Hey everyone, Combo here, back with another Empires and Puzzles video, and today we are in day 2 of the War of Three Kingdoms, and I am part of the capable Opossums going up against the strong Reindeers. Shout out to the capable Opossums. I did go 6 for 6 yesterday in day 1, hoping to go 12 for 12. Right now we've got 18,399 with 451 flags left, and they've got 291. They are up by like 4,000, but we've got 160 flag advantage. Hopefully we use our flags. Without further ado, let's get started. With my first flag today, we're going to go up against this Dia-Chan tank team. They've also got Lu Zishen, Thaffer, Li Q, and Sun Erniang. I've got a Fiend team here with Zhuge Liang and Iga. Zhuge obviously gives me minions with counterattack, which is very useful against the attackers that they have. I've got Orker as a healer along with Vivica, and then I've got Salnus as another strong hitter. Here we go. Not a good board to start. I think I'm going to start off with the 3 greens on the right horizontally. That'll set off a cascade of blues, and then I can match some yellows next turn. Got some purples that I didn't need. I think I got 1 tile out of all of that. That was useful with that 1 blue on the bottom. Alright, let's match the greens and purples here in the middle. Got some yellows and some blues. Nice. I am going to match the 3 greens horizontally in the bottom. Then I can match 4 yellows afterwards, and maybe even 5 yellows if I get lucky. Nope. Alright, let's match this. We've got Iga's first charge. I think I'm going to hold on to that, though. I'm going to hit the dragons up top. That will probably kill Dia-Chan, and then also make it so that I can match 3 more yellows horizontally directly in the middle next turn. Nope, just kidding. Did my math wrong. All right. Let's silence Li Q. Well, let's use Orker first, actually. Now let's silence Li Q. I'm going to move up that 1 yellow tile. Let's match the 3 yellows over here on the right. It's going to give me everybody. Let's use Zhuge Liang. I'm going to hold on to Vivica until I need to use her as a healer. And then I'm going to use Iga on the left side over here. His second charge gives Fiends to up to 3. And then let's do this with the green so I can get some more blue so I can get Orker special again, and we're going to have a blue diamond I can match also. Nice. Alright, Thaffer's dead for the first time. Let's use Orker. Match this blue diamond here. It's going to give me Orker again. Gonna keep increasing the attack growth. And Lu Zishen is almost dead from that. This is definitely going to kill Li Q. Or maybe not. I don't have any counterattack minions left anymore. Just kidding. Alright, let's use Orker. And then I want to match the 3 purples up against Li Q. Give me yellow at the bottom. Nice. All right, that's going to kill Li Q. Everybody stay alive. All right, let's use Vivica now. I'm going to use Salnus on Thaffer. Let's ghost these 3 yellows. Let's use Zhuge Liang. I'm going to put the Fiend on Sun Erniang, actually. Let's match these yellows over here. And Thaffer is dead. Awesome. We should be able to kill off Sun Erniang with Salnus. All right. 1 for 1 to start off day 2. Next up, we're going to go up against this Salome tank team. They've also got Freyawaru, Wusong, Ustad Anan, and Devyani. The plan here is definitely to take out that right side first after Salome. And I've also got Gluzmer, who can remove growth effects from one enemy. He gets his special in 8 tiles. The other 3 blues, Wusong, Magni, and Orker, all get their special in 7 tiles. Here we go. All right, nice board to start. think I can set up a blue diamond, actually. I'm going to match those 3 greens horizontally up top. That's going to set off the purples. And then those blues move up and I can match 5 blues. But before I do that, let's match the 3 blues on the left. Because if I match the blue diamond, it's going to separate those. Now, do I want to do that, or I've got so many options. I can match the yellow diamond and then hit the yellow diamond, creating the blue diamond. I think I want to do that because that's going to give me more blue tiles, I think, up against... No, it's actually not. You know what? Let's do this. Because I'm gonna match the blue diamond. It's gonna give me my blue specials. And it's gonna create a cascade with a 4 match of yellows, or a yellow diamond rather. And Salome is dead, so I don't have to deal with her bullshit. Let's use Orker for the attack growth. I'm gonna use Wusong on the right side here up against Ustad Anand, I think, first. And he is almost dead from that. He's going to die from that blue diamond, actually. Let's use Gluzmer on Devyani. That's a lot of damage. Awesome. Let's do this with Magni. And then they both should die with this blue diamond. Awesome. Let's use Orker first. Wusong. Gluzmer on Fairy Warrior, which should kill her. And then Magni. Let's match these 3 blues over here. Let's hit the yellow diamond. And Wusong is dead. I was blessed with a good board to start. Although, I don't know if everybody would have made that first move to create that blue diamond, but I'll take it. Next up, we've got another Salome tank team. They've also got Suner Niang, Song Jiang, Noel, and Ustad Anand. Definitely want to take out that right side first with Ustad. I've got 3 strong attacking blues. I've got Thalassa as a healer and also gives ailment immunity, which will be useful for the silencing and the bleed damage, and also the negative mana generation from Ustad. I've got Ignacio as a healer and cleanser in case if I can't get Thalassa off. Let me switch Thalassa's troop to the defensive troop real quick here, though. And here we go. Not as good of a board as last time, but can't complain about that last one. I think I'm going to start off with the 3 yellows directly up against Salome. See if I can get some sort of blues in there. Or actually, let's do that first. Did not get any blues. We do have a 4 match of blues I can take, though, which definitely helps because Ignacio gets a special in 7 tiles. Matching the 3 blues is not really going to do me any good, I don't think, because only 2 are going to go up against Salome. I think what I want to do is match the purple diamond so that the red tile falls in the middle there. And then I can tile dump at some point if I want to. That's a massive red diamond. Okay, I'll take it. And we got a lot of blue tiles there too. I'm going to hold on to Ignacio because I don't need to use him right now. Just got to figure out how I'm going to match all these blues. I have a lot of options here. Well, I'm definitely going to be able to get 9 blue tiles, so let's match the 3 blues on the bottom first before those get separated. Nice cascade with the blue diamond. I like it. Let's use Thalassa for the ailment immunity. And then let's match the 3 blues on the right. That way I can get my blue specials. How many more turns does Ustad have the counterattack for? 1 more turn. Okay. I can hold off 1 turn to use specials. I'm going to match the 3 yellows here on the right, I think. Yeah. And then I don't have any ailments, but I'm going to use Ignacio anyway because he does give me an attack up, which will help me do more damage on the right side over here. Let's use Richard first on the right side because they might dodge. And they did. Okay. Now, let's use Ogni. Not a lot of damage there. And then let's use Sung Jiang. And I think I'm going to hit the blue diamond. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blue tiles. I do not want to hit the blue diamond then. I'm going to be 1 tile short even with that 1 ghosted tile. So let's hit the red diamond because that will give me Ignacio back. And high chance I'm going to get a blue tile somewhere. And we did. Nice. And Noelle is dead. Cool. I still got the ailment immunity, so I cannot be silenced right now. I'm going to hold off on Ignacio because I do not have the ailment anymore. But let's hit the blue diamond so I can get my blue specials. And Ustad and Song Jiang are both dead. Cool. Let's use Ignacio. And then Song Jiang. And then Richard and Hogni. Just kidding, Richard killed off Sooner Niang, and we are 3 for 3 today. Next up, we're going to go up against a Wildcat team along with Astrid, and then they've got Vernix, Imagus, Catalina, and Thaffer. I've got Nautica to speed up Ixen and Grimsteel. I've got Julius for the minions to give me mana each turn as well, and then Ironheart as another strong hitter and counterattack, and then also the minions that he gives as well. Here we go. All right, pretty decent board to start. I could match the 4 yellows, but I think what I want, the 4 blues, but I think what I want to do instead is match the 3 purples up top. I have a 20% chance to get a blue on the middle bottom to match a blue diamond. Did not get my blue. Although I'll take that. All right, nice cascading, I like it. I'm going to match the 3 blues directly up the middle. That's going to kill Imagus for the first time. And he did not revive. Holy shit, I will take it. All right. Let's use Julius. And then I'm going to match the 4 yellows so that I can get Ironheart so that I can get his minions and the counterattack going. And then let's use Ironheart on Astrid. I cannot control where the second hit goes onto Thaffer. Let's do this with the yellows to create that cascade of reds. Nice cascade with the yellows, and I've got Ironheart again. I've also got Nautica. And it's going to give me Grimsteel that I want for the attack and defense growth. And then I'm actually going to use Ixen. If I use Ixen on Astrid, it's only going to hit Astrid. And I want to wither the attack away of Thaffer so that he doesn't hit like 1 enemy 5 times. Actually, first let's use Ironheart over here. I know that Imagus gives extra damage, but I wanted to see what kind of damage I was going to do to Astrid. Do I want to just kill her so that she does not revive? Who's a Majiga? Yeah, I think I do. Yeah. do not want Imagus being revived, so making the safe play there. Okay, let's hit the red diamond. Do some tile dumping here. And we got a blue diamond as a cascade. I will take it. It's going to set off Catalina, unfortunately. Just kidding. She's dead. She didn't revive either. Huh. I am getting very lucky with that this battle. All right. Let's use Grimsteel for the attack and defense growth. Let's use Ixen on Vernix, which might kill her. Okay, cool. Actually, so what we're going to do is we're just going to use Julius. I'm going to hold on to everybody since they're both in ghost form anyway. Actually, I guess I can use Nautica right now to increase the mana. And then I'm going to hit the yellow diamond only. Or we could get a bunch of cascading. Alright, let's see what we can do with Grimsteel first. And then let's use Ixen on Vernix. Awesome. And then both of these hits from Ironheart will go to Thaffer. And Thaffer is going to revive again. Let's use Nautica and Huzamajiga again. Let's just match these greens over here. Julius is his name that I forgot for a half a second. Let's hit the blue diamond so I can get my blues back. Let's not use Grimsteel because all my attack and defense growth is maxed out. Let's just use Ixen, see if she can finish off Thaffer. Not this time. All right, let's match these yellows so that I can get Ironheart back to see if he can finish off Thaffer. Nope. Let's hit the purple diamond. That's some cascading. All right, we've got Ironheart again. Please die. Thank you. All right. That went very smooth. We are now 5 for 5. Or 4 for 4, rather. With my next flag, we're going to go up against the Thaffer tank team. They've also got Chitrangada, Ustad Anan, Devyani, and Bonga. So they have 4 Mahayota family members. I am bringing Fungustine, who gives me that sticky surface with the chance to steal growth effects. I've also got Ceres in here to wither, Q for taunt, which will be very useful for the attack all hitters, Ustad and Bonga. I do need to be careful about Q with Thaffer because Thaffer will single-handedly kill Q. We've got Revna as another healer, Femifang as a strong sniper and with the Arctic Core, and she also increases my mana or rather gives me a mana generation stack and a reduced damage stack or defense stack. What is it? All allies get plus 5% mana generation stack and all allies get plus 20% defense stack. Yeah. All right, here we go. All right, we have a green diamond to start. That is awesome, so we can get that sticky surface going. And let's match that green diamond right away, I think, yeah. Some blue cascading that I didn't need. Do I want to hit the green diamond? I've got a lot of green tiles out there. I think I do. Thinking about it, do I want to hit the blue dragon? I don't, because that's just going to make Bonga go off faster. Alright, let's use Fungustine. He's going to give me that sticky surface and give me plus 30% defense also, which will be useful for Thaffer that's about to go off. Now, let's match the 3 reds up against Bonga and see what happens there. Oof, thought that was going to kill him maybe. It was very close. Alright, let's match the 3 reds horizontally here. Nice cascade with the other reds. And Thaffer's dead for the first time. Let's use Ceres first, because this is going to silence literally everybody. Right? Do I want to do that first? Yeah. And then let's use Q. All right, Ustad and Chitrangada are both dead. Let's kill off, or rather attack, Deviani. I'm not sure if it's going to kill her. Not quite. But they do have the Arctic Core right now. I'm going to hold on to Revna. I don't need to use Revna right now. Let's match the blue tiles up against Deviani. Oh, the Arctic Core is like nothing right now because Fimafang was barely attacked. That's all right. Let's match the 3 yellows here. Got some reds. Let's match the 4 greens here so I can match some reds next turn. Let's match the 3 reds this way. And Thaffer's dead, Deviani's dead, and we are 5 for 5, 1 flag left. With my last flag, we're going to go up against this Ustada non-tank team. They've also got Chitrangada, Thaffer, Xiaogai, and Li Q. I've got Darkfeather along with 2 other average speed hitters with the Ascension Mimic and Von Rothbert, so they will all get their special at the same time. More of which might take a couple turns longer depending on how many purples I get, but I do have Hather to help speed everybody up also. She gets her special in 7 tiles and obviously has that mana boost. Here we go. All right, a healthy amount of purples to start. I like it. I am probably going to start off with the 3 purples horizontally up top, I think. Yeah. I don't know if I can make something else happen. Let's match the 3 yellows horizontally first on the left. So I can match those 3 purples up top so those don't get lost up there. I'm going to match the 3 purples on the top left now. Let's match these 3 purples, and then I can match the other purples next turn also. And we might be able to do that without setting off Ustad, hopefully. Yeah, nice. Okay, let's use Darkfeather first, of course. I'm going to use the Ascension Mimic on the left. We definitely want to try to kill Chitrangada if we can. And then let's use Von Rothbert on Chitrangada, although she still has the dodge for how many more turns? 2 more turns. I can probably hold that off. Let's match the 4 greens directly up the middle. That 1 purple tile will also give me Mordowitch. If I hit the dragon. It's going to set off Xiaogai though, and he's a cleric class. He does have a chance to resist the dancing effect from Von Rothbert. Interesting. I mean, he's just going to go into a ghost form. Xiaogai, if he goes off, he only hits 1. So, yeah, I'm not too worried about him going off. I'm going to hit that green dragon. And then let's hit Chitrangada with Mordowitch to see if she can just kill Chitrangada by herself. Hopefully she doesn't revive. She did not. Nice. I'm going to put Von Rothbert's effect on Li Q, since Dapper probably would just revive anyway, and I don't want Li Q using the taunt. Just kidding. He's dead already anyway. Let's ghost these 3 reds so I can get Hather, my girl. Let's use her now. And then I'm going to match the blue diamond, I think, so that I can tile dump. All right. Let's hit that blue diamond now, I think. Yeah. Nice cascade with the purples on the left. And we're just going to kill off Chow Guy first because I don't want Thaffer reviving a bunch of times. So let's hit Chow Guy with the Ascension Mimic. Let's actually use Hather to increase the mana from Mortowitch. It should give her special. Just short, damn. Alright, I guess we're gonna kill Chow Guy with Von Rothbert. Let's ghost these 3 purples. Let's use Mortowitch on Thaffer. Let's hit the purple dragon over on the left. That will give me a couple more specials. Let's use Dark Feather again. Von Rothbert. Thaffer revives again. Let's hit the yellow diamond, although it looks like he's still there, not ghosted. Let's use the Ascension Mimic. And Thaffer is dead for real, and we went 6 for 6 today. 12 for 12 in war in general. My war band right now has 19,509 with 406 flags left. They've got 275 flags left. So we have 131 flag advantage to make up the, looks like 2,900 points or something like that. Hopefully we use our flags to catch up because I feel like we have enough flags to catch up. As far as how the kingdom rankings are going, and I'm in the, which one? Oh, crap. I'm in the Shoe Kingdom. We're in 3rd place, last place. I mean, anything can happen. Usually a lot of people use their flags at the very end, so we could end up in 1st place, who knows? But very happy with how I ended up in the War of 3 Kingdoms, and I am on top of the leaderboard here, tied for 1st place with 372 points. Very solid War of 3 Kingdoms. Let me know how your War of 3 Kingdoms battles went around this time, and that is going to do it for this video. I hope you did enjoy it or found it helpful, and if you did, hit that like button. Make sure you sub to my channel, and I'll catch you guys next time.